In the event of an emergency, the university will determine the best response based on our emergency management plan. It is important that you follow the instructions given by wardens and campus security. These people are here to keep you safe. It is also important that you act in a manner that does not compromise the safety of others. If an emergency situation occurs, you will be directed by campus security and/or emergency wardens to respond in one of three ways: evacuate, lock down, or shelter in place. In the event of an evacuation, an alarm will sound to signify the building or section of the building needs to be evacuated. You may be also instructed to evacuate by campus security or emergency wardens. When you hear the alarm or are notified to evacuate, you should remain calm and safely stop work. Move calmly towards the emergency exit, taking essential personal items only. Do not use the lifts. When using the stairs, stay to the left in a single file to allow emergency services access. Follow the directions of the emergency wardens, campus security, or emergency services. Move to the nominated assembly area and stay as a team. Report any missing colleagues immediately to emergency wardens or campus security. Remain in the assembly area until given further instructions. In the event of a lockdown, you may need to stay where you are and lock down when directed. What to do in a lockdown? If you are inside, enter the closest indoor space where possible. Stay out of public areas. Close all doors, windows and blinds. If you can't lock the door, block with desks and chairs and turn off the lights. Move away from doors and windows. Sit on the floor out of sight and remain quiet with phones silenced. Do not leave the room or building for any reason, even if the evacuation alarm sounds. Only leave if instructed by campus security or the police. If you are outside, stay calm and observe your surroundings to identify the nearest safe shelter. Look for public buildings or structures that can provide a secure location and keep low. Put phones on silent mode and remain as quiet as possible. Always follow the instructions from the emergency warden, campus security officer, or senior manager in charge. If you are instructed to shelter in place, in some instances, such as severe storms, it is safer to shelter within a building and wait for the conditions to ease. If directed to shelter in place, you should close all doors and windows in your immediate vicinity, move to a safe area within your building and stay clear of windows or glass doors. Stay informed of situation updates. Observe and follow any instructions from emergency personnel or campus security. In a life-threatening emergency, always call emergency services. Then notify the security services team. The emergency evacuation meeting point for the Q building is on the grassed area on the eastern side of the building. The emergency evacuation point for University House is in Christie Park on the eastern side of the building. The emergency evacuation point for New Space is in Wheeler Place next to the Civic Theatre. The emergency evacuation point for Northumberland House is on the King Street footpath on the southern side of the building. And the emergency evacuation point for the Conservatorium of Music is in the rear car park on the western side of the building.